I can't believe we lost again. 2-17. The last game they pasted us 45-0. Our school is officially the worst school for sports in history. None of our teams ever win anything. It's pretty sad when the only trophies in the case are for cheerleading. The cheerleaders are always good in competition, usually ending up in the top 5 in the state. At least they are predicted to be the best squad in the state. I am a trainer for the football and basketball teams, being too small to actually play. I had hoped that getting a jersey of my own would help me get chicks. What a laugh. No girl would actually go out with me. I'm a runt. I also thought that my twin sister being popular would help me get women too. Again, no luck. I'm just a loser at love. Anyway, I just wanted to fill you in on my life up to this point. 3 days after the last game, I was just cleaning up the locker room after practice when the head trainer for the team came in and told me to get to the med office. When I got there, I saw my sister, a cheerleader, being helped up onto the table. "What's going on, Mia?" I yelled. "Mia has a broken leg, we think. We've called for an ambulance," the head trainer told me. We were up in a pyramid and Mia tried to back somersault off, and Olivia and Ava were to catch her. Their grip slipped and Mia landed hard on the ground, Sophia, the head cheerleader, told me. "Tell them it was an accident." "It's not their fault," Mia said through tears of pain. Just then, the ambulance pulled up and took Mia to the hospital, as I followed them there after I called our parents. About a week later, I walked into Mia's room to see if she needed anything. She was laying on her bed with her leg in a cast. Olivia and Sophia were over to visit her. Everyone was depressed. "Can I get you anything, Mia?" "Another leg," Mia answered in a sarcastic voice. "Okay, I'm out of here." "Wait, Leo, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bite your head off." "That's all right. I know you didn't mean anything by it." "Well, I wish I had a healthy leg." "We are going to have to withdraw from state now." "Why?" I asked. "Don't you have a replacement?" "I know it sucks for you, Mia, but the squad can still get by, can't it?" "Well, we don't have a replacement," Sophia said. "Janet would have been ours, but she moved 2 months ago. According to the rules, it has to be an officially registered person to be a replacement, or a school could bring in a ringer. We're stuck." "I'm sorry to hear that. You girls are the only thing the school has going for it." "Wow, this sucks. If there is anything I can do." I just let that trail off. It was on Saturday after another loss that my life changed. I was in my room when I got a knock on the door. The door opened and my mom, Mia on crutches, and Sophia walked in. "Yeah," I said, thinking it's strange that these 3 would be in my room. "We need to talk," Mia said. "Okay. We think we may have come up with a plan to stay in the competition," Sophia said. "That's great," I said. "What's this got to do with me? You wouldn't be in here telling me this unless I had to be involved." They all 3 looked at each other nervously, no one saying anything. After a couple of seconds, my mom spoke. "We will just come right out and ask. If you don't want to do it, we will understand." "Understand what?" "We need you to take Mia's place on the squad." I started laughing. When no one else laughed, I realized that they were serious. "No," I said, hoping that would put an end to that. "Just hear us out," Mia said. "Nothing to hear," I answered. "Do you even know what you're asking? You want me to take my sister's place?" "Hello, I'm a guy. I thought you couldn't have alternates anyhow." "Leo, you wouldn't be an alternate. You would be me," Mia answered. That statement took me aback, unable to say anything. Then my mother joined in. "Leo, sweetie, you have to admit, you look just like your sister." I was floored. "I don't look like her." "I think so, Leo," Sophia said. "You really do look like her. If you just had your hair done up and some makeup, you would really be identical twins." "Wait just a minute," I said. "Just for the sake of argument, I do look like Mia." "I'm not her. I don't know the cheers. I wouldn't know how to be Mia." This is ridiculous that we are even having this conversation. The answer is no. "Leo," my mother said, "you haven't heard what I have to offer. You do this, and I will buy you a car." "What?" "I'll buy you a car. I have money in savings, and I will buy you a used car only if you do this for your sister and the squad." "Leo," Mia said, "I don't like the idea of you pretending to be me any more than you do, but I might lose out on a cheerleading scholarship I need for school. I'm begging you to do this." "I can't believe you are all serious about this," I said. "How can I pull this off?" "We'll all be here to help," Sophia said. We'll get you trained on the routines. We'll work around the clock if we have to. I asked. All the cheerleaders have agreed on the plan. What? I screamed. Everyone's going to know? Of course, Leo, Mia said. What did you think? I don't know. This is all so crazy. I'm going to be the laughingstock of the whole school. I'll probably get beat up by the bigger guys and everyone will think I'm gay. I can't do this. No one is going to lay a hand on you, Sophia said. Not if any guy wants to be with any of the girls. You will not be treated badly by anyone. I guarantee it. My mind was going crazy thinking about all of this. I needed to think. I told them I would think about it to get them out of my room. After they left, I got myself a glass of whiskey from my stash and tried to put that whole thing out of my mind. Like I would do that. A car would be nice, but not at that price. What were they thinking? Like I could even learn the routines in time anyhow. I was still trying to reason things out when I got a knock on the door. I didn't even realize that 2 hours had passed since that meeting. It was Mia by herself. Leo, before you say no, hear me out. I really need that scholarship. I want to go to Amberwood University, and the only way I can afford to go is with the scholarship. I really need you to do this. Mia, how do you expect me to pull it off? We have 3 months until state, and all the girls are more than willing to help you learn everything. It's not just the routines, Mia. I don't care what everyone says, throwing some makeup on me and putting me in a uniform won't make me look like you. And that's not the end of it. Girls walk and talk differently than guys. I don't know how to act like you. I don't know how to be a girl. I don't think 3 months of training will get me there. I'll train you on how to act like me. By the end of 3 months, no one will be able to tell the difference, I promise. By the way, I hate to do this to you, but I'm willing to go so far as to blackmail you into this. What are you talking about? Let's just say that I know a certain cheerleader that likes you. Who? I said excitedly. Olivia. Wow, I thought. I've had a serious crush on Olivia forever. She is the most beautiful girl in the school, at least in my eyes. This must be some kind of joke or something. What do you mean, blackmail me? I'll just ask her out. If you don't do this, Olivia will never forgive you and certainly will not ever go out with you. Think on that. She wouldn't do anything to hurt me or any of the other girls. Just you remember that. So come on, at least give it a try. If it doesn't work out, I won't stand in your way with Olivia, and Mom will still buy you that car. All I could think about was Olivia. She really likes me? Jesus, Mia really does have me in a pickle. I guess I could act like I'm trying, fail, and no one will be the wiser. Then I'll have Olivia and a car. All right, Mia, you win. I'll try. Mia started crying and gave me a hug. Thank you so much, Leo. I'll never forget this. Mia then called for Mom to come in and told her the news. Leo, thank you. Don't worry about a thing. We'll all have you ready by the time of the competition. Well, Mia, we better get started. I'll run to the stores to get a few things. After my mom left the room, I asked Mia, what's she talking about, getting started? Well, everyone decided that if you said yes, we would start on making you into me right away. Mom, want to get you a few things to help with the transformation. Why the hurry? State isn't for a while. We all decided that you were going to be me, starting right now. We feel that the best way for you to learn is to live it. Now, I'm going to start a bath for you. I'll call you when it's ready. What the heck did I get myself into? I followed Mia into the bathroom. What the hell do you mean, I have to start right now? I have my own life to live, remember? How can I just disappear? Leo, everything has been arranged. The principal has agreed to let you go to school as a girl, and as far as being a trainer for the football team, they already said they could get along fine without you. Don't worry about people making fun of you. Sophia has already let the word out that if anyone makes fun of you at school or anywhere, the football players will deal with them. Any other questions? Everyone already knows about this? Oh, Jesus, my life is over. Leo, listen to me. You will be fine. Everyone thinks you're very brave for doing this, including Olivia. It's already out in the open, so just relax. You might even enjoy this, Mia said with a smirk. Yeah, right? You better be telling the truth about Olivia liking me. I am. Now get in the tub. I thought you said you were getting the tub filled for me? I asked. I forgot. First, you need to get rid of all the hair on your body. Here's a bottle of Nair. Get your entire body wet. Apply the nair thickly. Let it set for 10 to 15 minutes, and then use the washcloth to gently wipe off the nair. Your hair will come off with it. If any hair is left on, apply more to the area and repeat. When you are done, put on the robe hanging and let me know. Mia left the room. Well, I might as well get on with it, I thought. I stepped into the shower and followed Mia's directions. It took a second application on some spots, and the smell was horrible, by the way. But when I was done, my body was smooth, except for a small spot above my privates. I put on the robe Mia left me, one of her pink ones, figures, and yelled for her. Mia limped in with the help of her crutches. Very nice job. Your legs look great. They could use some color though. We'll take care of that later. Grab that jar of bubble bath and fix yourself a bath. Put on this shower cap and soak for a while. Cleanse yourself and then dry off. Remember, pat yourself dry, don't wipe. You don't want to irritate your skin. Let me know when you are done with that. Mia left the room again. I fixed the bath like she said and let myself soak. It was relaxing, but the smell of vanilla started getting to me after a while. I followed her directions again and put the robe back on when I was done. My mom had come home by then, and she yelled for me to go to Mia's room. There you are, Leo, my mother said. Now let's set some groundwork. From now on, everyone, including myself, will now refer to you as Mia. Mia will be called Claire, her middle name, for the time being. This will be your room now, and Claire will be living in your room. Any questions? Yes, I said. Do we really have to go this far? I just thought that I would learn the routines, and then I would only have to pretend to be her for the competition. I don't know if I can do this. I really don't think I do want to do this. Mia, Mom said, we have to do it this way. We only have a few months to get you ready. Do you really think you can pull off being Mia by just wearing her clothes? You have to immerse yourself in her world. Claire and I will help you every step of the way. Don't worry, everything will work out just fine. And remember, a car will be waiting for you when this is all over. I really got myself into it this time, I thought. Well, what do I do now? That's the spirit, Mia, Claire said. I took the liberty to move my lingerie into your room already. Won't I be needing that? I asked. You're not going to wear my panties. Mom bought you some panties and bras to get you started until we can all go shopping. Remember, you want to coordinate your panties and bras as much as you can. Most of the ones Mom bought you are matching, so that won't be a problem. Right now, go get yourself a set and put them on. We'll turn our back until you're ready. Mom and Claire turned their back. I went to the dresser and picked out a plain white bra and panty. I put them on and put my robe back on. Take the robe off, Mia, Mom said. Let me get a look. Don't be bashful. But what about Claire? I'm not going to laugh. It's not like I've never seen someone in a panty and bra before, Claire said. I disrobed and stood there, getting bright red by the feel of it. Mom just nodded her head and took something out of a bag. Pull the bra straps down, Mia. I did as she told me. You'll have to get used to wearing these. She put the adhesive on the back of them. And there. Now put your bra back on. I was wearing false breasts. They fit the bra cups perfectly. Now I have B-cup boobs. Very nice, Mia. They look very realistic. Well, they better, after all the money I paid for them, Mom said. Now we have to do something about that bulge. I can't believe Mom was talking about all this so nonchalantly. Mom, Claire said, I did some checking on some websites, and they told us some techniques for taping up that area to make it look smooth. Claire proceeded to lecture me on how to tuck it up and tape it off. I went into the bathroom and tried it out. It was very awkward and somewhat painful, but I managed to get it up there. I walked back into the bedroom. Very good. You can't even tell it's there. To be on the safe side, though, you should probably wear more skirts and dresses. They'll hide a bulge better if it would come loose or something. Anyway, let's get you dressed, Mom stated, heading to the closet. She started looking at items hanging and then turned to Claire. We should probably start with something basic. How about a simple blouse and skirt? Mom held up a white polo-style blouse and a brown miniskirt with knife-edged pleats. She handed them to me and I put them on. I was happy to just be wearing something. Just darling, Mom stated, and Claire laughed. I blushed. As soon as we get your hair done and some makeup on you, you will look like Mia. I feel silly. I won't be able to pull this off. Can't we just stop this? I asked. Haven't we heard enough of that? Please, Mia, just stop complaining, Claire said. Now, let's get you some heels. Claire held out a pair of brown slingback pumps with a 4-inch heel. Now remember, Mia, Mom said, smooth your skirt under you when you sit down. I sat down, smoothing my skirt, and put on the pumps. They were a little tight in the width, but they fit for the most part. Mom left the room and returned wearing a pair of heels herself. Mia, watch how I walk in these heels. Try to walk in a straight line, walking heel to toe. Swing your arms like this, it helps keep your balance. You need to practice walking in heels as much as possible. As you learn, you will notice that your hips will sway like a girl's. Just practice. Now you try. I tried to take one step and promptly fell over. Claire giggled and Mom scolded her. Mom helped me up and held my hand at first until I managed to keep my balance. I slowly took tiny steps until I got used to it. Then I tried to walk like Mom told me. I had trouble keeping my balance at first, but after a while I sort of got the hang of it. Just keep walking in them. You might as well wear them for the rest of the day, Mom said. We won't show you anything else for today. Just get used to walking for the rest of the day. I walked around in my heels. I didn't do much else, just watch some TV. Claire showed me how to sit with my legs crossed. It was weird when I would look down and see my legs sticking out of a miniskirt. I would never mention it to them, but it wasn't all that horrible. I can't believe I'm thinking this. The skirt was very comfortable. Anyway, after dinner, I walked into the living room. Wow, Mia, you really catch on fast. You look very natural walking in heels. You're a natural. Even the real Mia wasn't that coordinated in heels that quickly. Thanks, I guess, I stated. I don't know why, but it felt really good to be complimented. Why don't you get ready for bed? I'll pop some popcorn and we'll all watch a movie. I went into my new bedroom and popped off my heels. My feet were so sore. I slipped off my skirt and blouse and saw a pink nightshirt already laid out for me. I slipped it on and went into the living room. Claire was in a nightshirt too and was lying on the couch with her leg propped up. I took the recliner. What are we watching? I asked. A classic. Steel Magnolias, Claire answered. Oh God, a chick flick. Really? That's strange coming from someone wearing a pink nightie with hearts on it. Shut up already, or I'll quit this right now. Both of you, quiet, Mom said, walking into the room with the popcorn. I thought this movie would be perfect for all us girls. Both Mom and Claire started laughing. That's it. I'm done. I started walking to my room, having enough of all this. Oh, come on, Mia. I was just teasing. I couldn't help it. I'm sorry, honey, Mom said. I won't tease you anymore. You should really watch this. It's a really good movie. Okay, Mom, I forgive you, but I'm really not in the mood. I'm just going to go to bed. All right, Mia. Good night. Get some rest. We have a busy day tomorrow. Good night, Mia, Claire said, trying to hold off the giggles. Whatever, I said back, walking to my room. After I turned off the lights, I just laid there looking at the ceiling. Again, I thought to myself, what the hell have I gotten myself into?